Hello YouTube, it's Back in the Day Toys with a Carboot haul video featuring Loki, who has just walked right into the camera frame. Never mind. Thought I was going to mix this small Carboot haul with some of the stuff I found at Comic Cons and car boots and charity shops and eBay and whatnot. But as it turned out, there was so much, even on a rainy Sunday, that it's going to be a video all of its own. So most of it came from one seller. I bought these two band t-shirts from him, this Metallica one and this System of a Down one, as well as this pair of Harley Davidson motorcycle boots for a fiver. I bought all these cassettes from him. Now these are the ones I really wanted. He said they were £2 each. This one, which is Limp Bizkit from the Mission Impossible theme, this Prodigy Experience album, this House of Pain cassette, which says it has a free tattoo in, and actually does still have the free House of Pain tattoo inside. I think that is absolutely incredible. And then there was another House of Pain one. So they both have jump around on, but this one looks very old school, and this one looks much more new school. So maybe this is like a rare one? I don't know. So those I said I'd buy off him. There was one more that I bought for Carboot collectors that made it 5. So I was going to have 10. And then I asked him what he wanted for these. These are all Def Leppard cassettes, these ones. And then all of these ones here are Aerosmith ones. Then we had Guns N' Roses, a couple of Manic Street Preachers there, Judas Priest, Faith No More, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Boston, and Whitesnake. So they ended up being £1 each, so I ended up paying £26 for them. He then had this big bag of Lego. I've taken the best bits out and put them there. That was £3. You then had this box, which is all this is pieces of play sets for Micro Machines. Then there's about 45 assorted Micro Machines, 3 mini Transformers, I forget what they're called, and then about 30 something little soldiers. But I think all those bits just for the play sets were worth something. That was £2. Then he was giving DVDs away, so I got The Matrix, Korn, The Borrowers Season 2, and a couple of DVDs of Monkey. I bought these two Lord of the Rings sticker books. They're both pretty much empty, like not a sticker in the actual pages. However, in one of them, they both have these posters in, and one of them, the poster's complete with all the like hollows. But then every other sticker's empty, and that one's completely empty, including the poster. But sometimes they sell better empty. They're either better empty or better full. I bought this Muppet Babies comic for £1. That was from a different seller, but had a nice Mad Balls thing on. And then the guy who I bought all this from, so what would I have spent? Like 26, 31, 34. I would have been on like £36 or 37, including the books. Then said, "Do you like cartoons?" Yeah, mate. Yeah, why not? And then he pulled out this entire box of comics, and I just had a little flick through a few at the top, and he went, "Yeah, it's 20 quid the box," and I just went, "Yeah, you know what, I'll flick through the rest at the end." That's been the best one in the box so far, because it's the first appearance of the Polka Dot Man, but there is loads of these. Like, I gave a couple away to people at the car boot who like that sort of thing, and I've given some away to my friend, and I've still got this massive box just full. I've got loads of these power packs, power pack 1 to about 25 or so, all in one big run. So yeah, I'm really chuffed with that. I know I spent like 50 something quid with that fella, but and cover that just with the cost of the polka dot book, I expect, and then you've got all of that as bunts. Kind of thought these were going to be better, more value for money. There's like sets of those on eBay, but from the ones I've looked up, maybe not. He also had some clothes, and he had this. This is an Osiris Trauma D3 in size 9. I'm actually so desperate for this pair of shoes, or any of the Osiris Trauma range like this in a size 9, that I get notifications when they're listed on eBay. Not that it ever happens. That is my size. The bugger only had one of them. One shoe. So I kept going back and asking him if he'd found it, and he didn't. So in the end he said, "Well, you can have the one." But my hope is I'm going to have that one, and that means that the other one will turn up. Maybe. Who knows? Bought some bits from some traders. This was from one of the toy traders. Can't remember if this is Marvel Legends or Diamond Select. And then the Red Hulk one, same sort of thing. He wanted a tenner each on those and a fiver for Mr. Hammer here. So it's 25, and he threw in this 1997 Lizard Man. So more than I'd like to normally spend on just a few figures, but these are quite desirable figures. You don't come across them very often. They've got some nice retail value, so I think they were worth picking up. Got a few cars. This is an old sort of Lesney fire truck one there. This one I've never seen before, but is a Matchbox one, but he's very cool. And then this, which is like a Wolverine McDonald's toy. They were 50p each. Bought this stack of Blu-rays. There's 6 in that Avengers box there, and then a load more that are all Marvels. It was a tenner for the lot from Carboot Collectors, so thank you to him for that. And then I bought this lot of 11 of these Toy Biz figurines for a tenner from John the Trader, and also this Biker Mice from Mars prison vehicle thing, which was a £5. Oh, last but not least, I got those little mugs. It was 4 for £1. I've given one away. So there's an old Cocoa Pops one, some Cadbury's creamy white buttons and regular buttons. I think these must be old though, because there's no copyright or anything on them. But apart from that, the only little stories that happened today were mainly where I walked past someone who had a Black Ops 3 limited edition box thing that came with a mystery box. And he had a Battlefield 1 thing and a Halo PlayStation 5 limited edition set thing. And I walked past them and I bought this from him. He wanted £1 for this. So I thought, oh, he's probably not very cheap and he looks like a trader. Then when I walked past again, he sold the whole lot, all 5 of these limited edition things. There was one I didn't even know what it was, for £120. So yeah, if I'd snapped that up, that would have been great. I could have made some serious money off of that if that's what he charged for it. But then I wouldn't have had any money, or not as much money to spend on this. I couldn't have bought the comics when he'd offered them to me. So it swings and roundabouts, isn't it? There are a few little things that are underneath Loki's big fluffy butt here that you're not going to be able to see, but there's loads of Lego piece things, like badges and patches and stuff. So yeah, quite a fun day, all things considered. I'll see if I can squeeze another video in today, which will be all the stuff I found at charity shops and toy fairs and all things over the last 2 weeks, because there's some cool stuff in there too. Oh, Loki's just moved. There you go. There's the Lego Club, little bit. There's a Black Knight one. I'm sure I've got this one before. And there's a badge in there that's the Lego Club. And then the other badges are just all a bit rubbishy, really, I think. But yeah, some cool stuff there. Certainly chuffed with the micro machines and the DVDs. And so yeah, just overall, some really cool stuff. Have a great day, guys. Bye.